They call me Respawn Jimmy because I die and then I respawn. Unlike Disney Infinity, well, I guess they did respawn because they did Disney Infinity 2.0. But then they shut it down and now Disney Infinity is no more, as Toys to Life kind of fell off in popularity, dude. But what really happened to Disney Infinity, dude? This video is by Opal. Let's see. Let's get the truth.
In 2013,
and nothing but
Disney launched a game that promised to bring their magical worlds to life in ways we had not seen before.
It was like Disney, but infinite.
We saw on the TV. But by 2016, it was all over. What caused
the
rapid rise and fall of Disney Infinity? The concept for Disney Infinity originated from the popular Toy Box mode in the Toy Story 3 video game.
Really?
This mode allowed players to create and customize their own world, sparking the idea for a more expansive experience. Disney Infinity aimed to combine physical toys with a virtual sandbox gameplay experience. The game featured two main modes, Playset and Toy Box. Playset offered story-driven gameplay based on specific franchises, while Toy Box allowed for open-world creativity and character interaction. This ambitious project tried to appeal to different player preferences. Those who enjoyed story modes could dive into Playset mode, while people who enjoyed creating could unleash their imagination in Toy Box mode. Disney's vision was clear: create a game that could bring their iconic characters.
Put Jake Paul and the Incredibles into the metaverse. I guess.
Together in
the vision seems a little blurry to me, but to them it was clear. Dude, I freaking remember playing Disney Infinity, but I don't remember playing it, if you know what I mean. Toy Box 2.0.
Disney Infinity Toy.
How long ago was this? 9 years ago. Okay. It looks like we were doing
smooth with the ladies. Yeah, I can't go up there. Awesome. Am
flirting with the ladies?
This hostage wherever I go now, because I would love that. I'm becoming very attached to him or her or it. Stop making things difficult. The building didn't need to be that high. It was fine before. All right, climb that. Where's the toys? I gotta put them away in the box that they belong to. Go, Tinkerbell, go. Do a barrel roll. This is better than Star Fox.
I noticed that he's having a hard time with the baby game. Why is that? Is he stupid?
Disney Infinity hit store shelves in August 2013, launching players into a world where their favorite
I was already graduated with high school by this time, so I was not playing with little plastic doohickeys. Sorry about it. But these are gamer figures. Collectibles even, and it's different, mother. These are my Funko Pops. I mean, no, they're not.
Sparrow from the Pirates of the Caribbean. Each character came with their own unique playset, offering distinct adventures within their respective Disney universes. The game's dual mode structure set it apart from the other titles on the market. In playset mode, players embarked on story-driven quests specific to each character's world, while Jack Sparrow sailed the high seas. This mode offered
it kind of reminds me of Kingdom Hearts, but I guess that's also Disney, so never mind. That makes sense.
Experience with defined objectives and narratives. But it was the Toy Box mode that truly showcased Disney Infinity's innovative spirit. Here,
I guess it was kind of like Roblox before Roblox, but maybe that's just the most 40-year-old thing I've ever said.
Mix and match characters.
Maybe it's nothing like that.
Environments from different franchises.
I admit I'm out of touch. This is not my area of expertise.
Games. Want to see Sully driving Cinderella's carriage to a Star Wars
but I was playing landscape? It seems like a bunch of mini games that were okay, but there's Disney and an overworld and shit, and you buy the toys, please buy the toys.
Thing was possible. The game's creativity-focused approach resonated with many players and critics alike.
Like that guy.
To keep players engaged
and them, FGTV!
Expanding their Toy Box possibilities, Disney Infinity introduced a clever progression system. By playing through playsets or leveling up characters, players earned spins that could be used to unlock additional items for use in Toy Box mode. This created a rewarding loop.
Some of these look cool, some of the... Like this? What the hell is this level? They're in a big gray hell box.
Players to explore all
That's where I
aspects
felt
of
like
the game.
I was.
The visual style of Disney Infinity was another standout feature. The game adopted a blocky, simplified art style that allowed characters from various Disney and Pixar properties to coexist seamlessly. This deliberate design choice
I do love Pixar stuff, so that gets a lot of points for me.
Helped unify the gaming experience, creating a cohesive world despite the diverse range of characters and settings. However, Disney Infinity wasn't without its critics. Some players and reviewers expressed frustration with the limitations imposed in playset mode. Characters were restricted to their own franchise's playset, meaning you couldn't team up Mr. Incredible with Jack Sparrow for a pirate adventure. This limitation seemed at odds with the game's promise of infinite possibilities.
They literally finited it. They literally made Disney finite.
The financial
very finite possibilities I'm seeing. That's okay.
Kevin Van Orn
maybe short-sighted.
Disney Infinity is a platform designed to keep you spending money. The game's reliance on physical figures and playset pieces meant that expanding your Disney Infinity experience often required additional purchases. For some
imagine if you had to spend your Robux in the real store in real life. I mean, they did used to sell those cards. They probably still do sell them, to be honest, but I don't know what they do, and I'm not buying them.
families, this ongoing cost became a point of concern. Despite
I don't
these
like
criticisms,
consumerism.
Disney Infinity quickly built
I
a
just like
passionate
it
community.
sometimes.
The ability to share your Toy Box creations online.
What that thing do?
Toy Box creations online fostered a sense of collaboration and friendly competition among players. Kids and
What the hell did they do to Lightning McQuack?
adults alike delighted in showcasing their most imaginative designs while also drawing inspirations from the others' creations. As players dove deeper into Disney Infinity, they discovered the game's impressive depth. The Toy Box mode in particular offered tools sophisticated enough to create entire games within the game. From simple racetracks to complex adventure
Build
quests,
your
the creative
levels
creation
if you
showcased the
want,
true potential of
nerds.
Disney Infinity's creative tools. The game's initial success seemed to validate Disney's ambitious vision. By combining physical toys with virtual worlds, they had created a platform that appealed to collectors, gamers, and Disney fans alike. The cross-generational appeal was evident, with parents and children able to enjoy the game together, each finding aspects that resonated with their interests.
Like angry! Being angry!
With the success of
interests!
Disney Infinity 1.0, expectations were high for the next installment. In 2014, Disney unveiled Disney Infinity 2.0,
Let's
bringing
go!
a new universe of characters to the franchise, Marvel Superheroes. The addition
To
of
be fair, I never played the 1.0, so freaking... I was just introduced when all the stuff was already there, and then it
Marvel's
ended.
characters was a game changer. Players could now step into the shoes of iconic heroes like Iron Man, Thor, and Black Widow.
What the Sigma?
This expansion tapped into the massive popularity of the Marvel Cinematic Universe,
Hell
attracting
yeah.
a whole new audience to the Disney Infinity platform. Disney Infinity 2.0 didn't just add new characters, it also introduced significant improvements to the gameplay mechanics. Combat systems were enhanced, allowing for a more dynamic and engaging
I love
battle.
enhancements.
This is particularly important
You
for
love to
Marvel
see it.
characters whose superpowers needed to feel impactful and true to their comic book origins. The character roster became more diverse, offering players a wider range of playstyles and abilities. From the agility of Spider-Man to the raw strength of Hulk, each character felt unique and fun to control. This diversity extended to the environments as well, with new Marvel-themed playsets offering fresh landscapes to explore. However, the focus on Marvel came with some drawbacks. Many players felt that Disney Infinity 2.0 lacked Disney-themed content, a stark contrast to the original game's balance of
Was it
Disney
all Marvel?
properties. The starter pack, which included Iron Man, Thor, and Black Widow, was firmly rooted into the Marvel universe, potentially alienating fans who were interested in traditional Disney characters. This shift in focus was reflected
You can't
in the
please everybody, I suppose, but it seems like they pleased
available
everybody,
playsets.
right?
Disney Infinity 2.0
Where's the happy
featured
ending?
3 playsets, all centered around Marvel franchises. While these offered exciting new adventures for
They have a happy ending, right?
superhero fans, they left a little room for Disney magic that had been the cornerstone of the original game. The limited starter
Yeah, I want
pack
to play Perry the Platypus and Spider-Man
offerings also drew
in
criticism.
Roblox. The game looks so empty, to be honest, most of the time, unless there's like some specific
Crossover coins allowed
thing
players to
going
use
on. I
Marvel
don't know how
characters
to
across
say what I'm
different
thinking.
playsets. Although many felt
But
this
like here,
mechanic
there's just like an empty street with nothing, and it
was underutilized.
It's so big
The Toy Box
and
mode
barren.
also saw expansion with new creative tools and options that allowed players to build even more complex and engaging environments.
Ah,
However,
yes.
they received mixed reviews, with some
I love
players finding
mini
them
games,
lacking in
but they
depth
can be hit or miss for sure.
and engagement.
For
As
sure.
Disney Infinity 2.0 hit the market,
But they got
its
Wreck-It Randy in there and Jack Sparrington.
impact on the franchise's
Jonathan
popularity
Deptitude.
and sales was notable. The inclusion of Marvel characters undoubtedly attracted new players and boosted initial sales. However, the shift in focus also risked alienating some of the original fanbase who had been drawn to Disney-centric nature of the first game. This rapid expansion of the Disney Infinity universe, while exciting, also hinted at potential issues. The focus on Marvel, while commercially appealing, began to stretch the game's identity. Was Disney Infinity primarily a Disney game, a Marvel game, or something in between?
Yes.
This identity crisis would only deepen
And
as
not infinite.
the franchise continued to expand.
It does
The
make
production
no
costs
sense, I
associated
agree.
with creating new
First sensible thing I've heard in this video.
figures and places for
Just
an
kidding.
ever-growing roster
From
of
this
characters
developer?
also began to mount. While the Toys to Life model had proven successful, It also required significant ongoing investment to maintain and expand, introducing
Did
the
it?
beloved Star Wars universe to the game.
Oh, okay. That would have been like the next sensible thing I would have guessed, but I guess I stopped paying attention after
This
that.
expansion couldn't have come at a
I wonder
better
how many
time,
.0s there were.
coinciding with the release of Star Wars: The Force
Did they do an ESPN one after this? 4.0?
Awakens in
Da, da,
theaters,
da, da.
which reignited global interest in the franchise. These iconic characters and their unique ability added fresh gameplay experiences that resonated with both longtime Star Wars
I like how every time he says that, they're like doing the same rail grind thing, but it looks cool.
fans
And it's Star
newcomers
Wars
alike.
now.
Disney Infinity 3.0
It looks like Lego
wasn't
Star
just
Wars.
adding new characters, it also brought significant improvement to the gameplay's core mechanics. Just like 2.0, the development team focused on enhancing character animations, resulting in more fluid and lifelike movements. This attention to detail made controlling characters feel more responsive and engaging, addressing criticisms from previous versions. Combat systems also received a major overhaul, particularly to accommodate the lightsaber duels and force powers of the Star Wars characters.
Okay, better Star Wars, better pizza.
Remained. One of the most significant was the restriction on character usage across playsets. While players could now control Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader, they couldn't bring these characters into the world of The Incredibles or
Damn
Pirates of the
it!
Caribbean. This limitation continued to
Which is kind of confusing, because don't you guys own it all? Is it just a technical limitation? Because LOL, kind of embarrassing. You're Disney. Fix
frustrate
it.
players who wanted to create a truly unique
Whoa.
crossover experience. The introduction of Star Wars to Disney Infinity marked a high point for the franchise, but it also hinted at an underlying issue. As the game expanded to include more and more properties, the costs associated with producing new figures and playsets continued to rise. Each new character required extensive development time from design to programming, and the physical production of the toys themselves added a layer of expense. Moreover, the Toys to Life genre, which Disney Infinity had popularized, was showing signs of saturation.
Did they?
Competitors
Who came first, Disney Infinity or Skylanders? I don't know if Disney's necessarily known for being the first to stuff. Skylanders came out 2011, but that was Spyro. Spyro obviously came first, but way before 2011, so what are you talking about? Spyro's Adventure 2011, 2012, Swap Force. Okay, so I think this predates Disney Infinity by a little bit. 2013, yeah, they were biting your swag, Spyro.
like Skylanders and LEGO Dimensions were vying for shelf space and consumer dollars. The market was
Yeah,
becoming
and there was a lot more tolerance for that during the Wii era, I feel like, and then there was probably a big crash after that, because we don't want all that shit. Kind of like how after Rock Band freaking came around, there was a demand for all these plastic instruments, and then there was not anymore.
crowded, and maintaining growth
And now they're
such
all
an
in Goodwill,
environment proved
rotting.
challenging. These factors began to put pressure on Disney Infinity's team. While the game was still popular, the question of stability loomed large. Could Disney continue to invest in new content at the same rate? Would the market support an ever-expanding lineup of characters and playsets? As players
I mean, the answer is yes.
immerse themselves in Star Wars Galaxy Infinity 3.0,
What can't they
few
do?
realized that the franchise was approaching a critical juncture. The game had reached new heights of popularity and quality, but the underlying
Oops.
business model, the game had
Look at the freaking Phineas figure, dude.
reached new heights
Phineas
of
and
popularity
Tow
and
Mater?
quality, but the underlying business model was under strain.
Oh, I
Consumer-
forgot Amiibos even freaking existed. When did those come out? 2014. After all of
who
it.
had eagerly embraced the concept
Crazy
just a few
Nintendo.
years earlier were now faced with an overwhelming array of options, leading to what industry analysts termed genre fatigue. This fatigue manifested in several ways. Parents who had been initially excited about the educational and creative aspects of toy-to-life games were now feeling the financial strain. Each new
I
character
don't think anyone got any smarter from playing Disney Infinity 1 through 3.0. But thank you for the encyclopedia. I appreciate it every
playset
volume,
represented
Father.
Another purchase. Attention.
Whoa.
For Disney,
Who
the
could blame
financial
'em?
pressures were mounting. The production costs associated with Disney
I don't think we're
Infinity
making it to
were
4.0,
substantial,
boys.
encompassing both the development of the game itself and the manufacturing of physical toys. Disney Infinity 4.0 was already in development when the axe fell, promising to
Shit.
address
We
many
didn't
of
get the Fortnite update. That's crazy. Woody using a lightsaber? Pretty badass. But look at what could have been. Disney Infinity Call of Duty crossover.
Infinity 4.0 was already in
Featuring
development when
Groot.
the axe fell, promising to address many of the criticisms leveled at the previous iterations. The centerpiece of this new version was your cross-franchise campaign, finally allowing characters from different Disney properties
Whoa.
to interact in story-driven
Too little, too late.
adventures. This feature would have fulfilled the long-held dream of many fans to see their favorite characters from various universes come together in meaningful ways. Other planned improvements for Disney Infinity 4.0 included enhanced gameplay mechanics, more diverse character abilities, and expanded creative tools for the Toy Box mode.
But then what
Unfortunately,
happened?
these ambitious plans would not ever see the light of day. The cancellation of Disney Infinity had immediate and far-reaching consequences. Avalanche Software, the studio behind the game, was shut down, resulting in the loss of around 300 jobs.
Oh no.
This closure not only affected the lives of many talented developers, but also marked the end of a creative partnership that brought joy to millions of players worldwide.
Yeah, I think that Disney basically has infinite money and can dump all of the resources they want into this. They just have so much stuff going on that maybe they just didn't see the vision that was here and everybody else was kind of bailing out, so they just bailed out first and saw the writing on the wall, I guess. But yeah, doing licensed games, I guess that does make more sense, because then you're just getting other developers who specialize in whatever Disney would inevitably be trying to rip off anyway. They just get them to do it from the inside. Then we got like Disney Crossy Road and whatever they do these days. I'm gonna freaking stop this here, but this was a good video. I'll link the full thing down below. Shout out Oval. Do you guys remember Disney Infinity or Skylanders or any Webkins toys like that? Let me know what's your favorite ones in the comments. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.